Welcome to 1014 Sesh. I am Kimberly.
I am Maria.
Welcome. Episode 5.
Oh my god, it's been 5 already.
I know.
Holy shirt.
5 episodes.
I want to start by saying thank you. I want to thank all of our friends that have been listening to us. I've been receiving lots of messages that our episodes have been very helpful to them. They've been inspired to do some things in their lives, and that inspires us to do more episodes. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you to all those that are listening to us. Like we always say in every episode, if you like it, please let us know. Send us an email, write us a review in Apple Podcasts so that we know you're listening and we appreciate your feedback.
Yes, like you could always comment like every single week. We even post like a promotion of the actual episode, so you could actually comment like what you thought about the episode right there and then, so we could see your feedback, or if you have any ideas or any topic that you want for us specifically to talk about, we could do that. So
Yes. And if you like, you can leave us a message. If you go to our website on Anchor, directly through Instagram, you can actually leave us a voice message. So your voice message could be included in one of our episodes. So please feel free to write us or send us whatever you want to say to us. We really appreciate it. So thank you for your support.
Yes.
Yay.
We truly appreciate it. Thank you so much for everything.
I also want to say, I apologize. I am sick, so I apologize if I sound a little bit nasal, congested, and if you hear a little cough in the background. I've been coughing a lot, people.
It's Maria dying in the background, guys. Oh, Lord. There she goes.
Girl.
No te puedo hacer reír. I know. Shit.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Jesús, no te la lleve todavía.
Okay, yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
So yeah, Circle here. I got sick. We just a cold on the day before Drinking Day.
Happy Drinking Day.
Happy Drinking Day, people. Yes, for all Latinos, I celebrate Happy Drinking Day. So yeah, I was working overnight and I was started feeling very tired. I was coughing all day. I was sneezing. I felt like shit. And then I went home and I was like, yo, I didn't have fever, but I was feeling a little bit hot and cold at the same time. So in a way, it was kind of a fever. Yeah, it wasn't like that, but... Pero nada, today I did a COVID test just to be sure, and thankfully it was negative, so I don't have COVID. Yay! Stop clap for me. But yeah, I still have a little bit of coughing, so like I said, I apologize if you hear my nasty cough in the background. So yeah, so how was your week, Kimberly? How was your New Year's Eve, girl?
It was great. Like, we would spend it just with my close family and my mom's close friends. We had a little bit of a surprise visit. Like, it was a neighbor, but she made our night, girl, because she funny.
Really?
She funny. Talking about her dating life and everything when we just meeting her.
Oh, shit.
Yes. It was very, how do I say this nicely?
Unexpected?
But it was entertaining. I was laughing my ass off the entire night. So, yes. But we had Pitorro, and it's crazy because the last episode you were talking about Pitorro, and my mom's friend's daughter, she actually found nearby, right here in Homestead, which I was in shock, and it was like from Puerto Rico, Mayagüez, Puerto Rico, and it was Pitorro de parcha, and that's passion fruit, and it was so good.
Yes, girl.
But yeah, throughout my week, it was more or less the same. Girl, you guys, like, healthcare right now, insurance is a pain in the ass. Like, at least for me, I applied for Obamacare, and it's been kind of difficult, the hassle to find, like, an actual provider. And I guess since my plan is really, really new, they've been having difficulties to see whether I'm covered or not. So that's literally been, like, almost every day. I don't know if I've mentioned in the podcast, but my car has been actually declared a total
Mm-hmm.
loss.
Yeah.
But on Tuesday, they already called me, like they already set out, the full amount payment and everything. So that's, already out the way. So at least estoy con calma, que ya pagaron todo. So yeah, that's been
That's
pretty
good. That's
much it.
good.
How about you, darling?
Well, like I said, I was sick. But on New Year's Eve, girl, I can't believe this. I think this has been the first New Year's Eve that I fell asleep by 11 p.m., girl. I
Yo.
can't believe it. I was so tired. I don't know if it was because I worked that day in the morning or it was just an accumulation of tiredness, sleepless nights. Girl, and I try my best to stay at least till 12 p.m. 12 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
But I was feeling my body, like body aches. Yo, shit. I have to go to sleep. I was like, Mama, I'm sorry. I have to go to bed. I'm too tired.
It's funny you mentioned that. I feel like me estaban pasando el tiempo para uno aguantar el sueño. Because this was the first year, like, también, we all felt tired. Like, it
Yeah.
was 11:30, and all of us, we were like, yo, we just want to go to bed. Like, we were
Yeah.
really pushing ourselves. And then I got home, and I even told you, oh, let me just watch an episode of Clone Wars so I could go to bed. Nope.
Right.
I
Yeah.
I knocked the fuck out.
Uh-huh. Bueno,
Yep.
I mean, in casa we were just my parents because we were gonna spend it on my sister's house, but my grandmother, she's a
Mm-hmm.
little bit sick, so she's staying in our house, and well, due to that, we couldn't go to my sister's house. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, my sister, she was with her husband's family, which is a huge, huge family, so she was okay. She was having fun over there.
No.
Yeah, but we were like trying to do a FaceTime at least for the countdown for the 12
Yeah.
o'clock. We were all tired as fuck. But yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's, girl, we're just getting old. We're just,
Yeah.
but
But
yeah,
I feel like this was the first time que sí, que yo estaba, no puedo más con mi alma, quiero
yeah,
cama.
exactly. And I tried to drink. I tried to have one beer. No, I had one beer. Traté de tomarme un pitorro. And I just shut down. Literalmente, my body just went
Mm.
on shutdown mode. But one thing I did do before going to sleep, I did yoga and like a mini meditation. And I've never done
Mm-hmm.
that before New Year's Eve. So that was a little bit cool to experience, my own. I was like, prendí la velita, ¿cómo se llama? Soldas,
Incenso.
no el
Oh, the oil
difusor, all
diffuser. Uh-huh.
diffuser, and it was very cool. Plus, I was seeing the moon in the window, so it was good. Um, so yeah, it was a peaceful kind of chill New Year's Eve.
That's good.
Yeah. I just want to start by saying that our podcast is basically we want to focus on positive things, positive vibes. We want to avoid talking about negative things, but something happened yesterday. We're recording this on Thursday. So on January 6th, something very sad happened in the US. We just want to address it. I think it's the right thing. We need to be very negative. I think it's important for us to address the shits that's going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure you guys already know that on January 6th, not a couple, a lot of a lot of supporters from Trump basically took over the Capitol, and it was like a riot kind of scenario, and they bashed in and destroyed a couple things and tried to stop the beatification of Joe Biden of being president. At least for me, like I said, I think I said it on the first episode, I was glued to the news in the beginning of the electoral process. Like, it was so bizarre. It felt like a reality TV show. So I was hooked to the news because I couldn't believe what Trump will say and the supporters will do for him, like an alternate reality. And then when obviously Joe Biden was elected, I was like, okay, now it's my time to reset and to stop watching news. And then this happened. I was like, yo, is this ever gonna end? It was so bizarre. So Kimberly, what was your experience yesterday?
It was crazy. I was like into my own thing. I was reading, and then I got I was reading, and then you know how all of a sudden you grab your phone and you automatically go either Instagram or Facebook on one of
Yeah.
those. So I went to Instagram. I watching the stories, and Emma Caulfield, she's one of the actresses from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She just posted a video of herself saying repeatedly, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening." And I'm like, "What the fuck? What's happening?" And that's when I get the notification from Apple News how the Capitol has been taken over. And I'm like,
Yeah.
"What?" So I immediately got up, turned on the news, and I was completely brokenhearted just seeing, the policemen trying to stop them for them to go over,
Yeah.
and how there was actually violence. And like you said, they broke windows and everything. And it was really, really sad not seeing the correct enforcement for them to actually
Mm-hmm.
stop these people from coming in, while for other matters, they took it to the extreme.
Exactly.
So I was very offended. I felt really sad for my country and disappointed because the rest of the world are actually watching us right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it was very, very sad to see them not being able to accept what's to come, to change change the results themselves, when we all know the truth. The popular vote is what counts, and whoever won. That's it.
Exactly.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
not favoring anyone or anything, but if someone won, just let it be. I found it so inspirational once everything got under control, how they all went back, all the Congress, the senators went back to the room, how they addressed to the nation and everything, and how Mike Pence was like, "You know what, let's just go back to work. We need to finish this."
Yeah.
And that was so admirable, because after going through all of that, you think you're like, they'd be traumatized, like, "No, let's do this tomorrow," or
Uh-huh.
who knows, like maybe a week later. But no, they just wanted to get things done. And they did. And it took them like almost till like 4 a.m. to finalize that, yeah, Joe Biden is going to be our 46th president. Punto y
Yeah.
aparte. So I felt, like you said, like it was like ashamed for some of our people. Like, I feel like we need more love,
Yeah.
more kindness, more acceptance of what's to come, and just let it be. No
Yeah.
matter if you disagree with it, you just need to let it be, because we don't know the outcome of this new president. What's it going to be? You cannot predict the future. So for everyone in
Mm-hmm.
the nation right now, just let it be, and let's just, be kind to one another. That's all
Yeah.
I'm asking.
And hope for the best, because obviously Joe
Mm-hmm.
Biden, he's not gonna solve everything just like that. Obviously, there's
Exactly.
a lot of things to do. There's so many issues that on this year went to light, were brought to light, and it's
Mm-hmm.
very difficult to go back to where we were, you know.
I know. Yep.
But still, like you said, you need to give people a chance. Like, I don't know, man, it was so bizarre, and it's crazy because I've been watching a couple of late night shows. They've been addressing this issue as well, and
Mm-hmm.
most of them they said, you know what? Even though I'm shocked, it doesn't surprise me,
Yeah.
and that's something that is crazy to say. I mean, I don't blame
No,
them.
and a bunch of the senators, they even mentioned it last night as well.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's crazy because we allowed this president to spread out so much hate that look what
Yeah.
it caused.
Yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
sadly, I believe one person died. And it's
Four
four?
people died. 4 people died.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And I'm pretty sure that I'm sorry, I'm gonna say that stupid ass orange head. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care. Like, how can a person be so egotistic that he would incite people, okay, go and riot, show your anger towards the Capitol? Because he basically said that. And
Mm-hmm.
because of his words, that happened. And then four people died because of him. Like, how? I mean, that doesn't surprise me because I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any conscience at all. But if he was a normal person, how would that person live with that thought? Like, oh my God, like, I
Yeah.
created this chaos because of me. Four people died. And because of me, so many things happened this day that brought embarrassment to the country.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't care. I mean, and it shows.
For me, I agree with everything you said. Also, I wanted for him to address the nation so bad,
Yes.
to actually apologize. And the fact that he just kept tweeting or sending videos through Twitter, that for
Oh,
me was
girl.
another embarrassment. And
Yeah.
the fact that Twitter and Facebook had to lock his account
Yeah.
for these next 2 coming weeks, just, to make sure he doesn't cause more,
More
riots or
chaos. Uh
hatred.
huh. Uh huh.
Yeah. It's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe we're actually going through this, and the entire world is watching us. We're a shit show right now.
Literal. Yeah.
That's not, the reality right now. We're a shit show.
And the sad thing about that video he posted on Twitter, that the first thing that struck me is that he said, "We love you" to the driver. He just said that he loves them. He understands why they are protesting, but they should go home peacefully.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, on the Black Lives Matter protests, that they were peacefully protesting about something that was real, something that is worth.
Yeah, they were killing their people. They're defending
Uh-huh.
themselves. They were doing it peacefully, and they attacked them como si fuesen, oh my god. And then these people that were actually attacking the Capitol, oh
Yeah.
yeah, come in. Like,
No.
what?
Yeah. Y la cosa es que me acuerdo que Trump decía a los Black Lives Matter protesters, oh, those are thugs, those are anarchists. Pero, y los que hicieron calle de Revolu, aren't those thugs? Aren't those anarchists? Because that was anarchy,
Yeah.
basically, or at
Yeah.
least trying to be anarchy.
No, one of the senators, before they continued their job last night, when they addressed the nation, they actually used those exact words and
Yeah.
called them domestic terrorists.
It
That's what they
was.
called them. Yep.
It
Mhm.
was. Lord Jesus have mercy.
Lord have mercy.
Damn. Eso es son de Black Eyed Peas. The Lord have
See,
mercy.
that's why I said it. I know that you like my style.
I know that you like my style.
What's up with your girl?
What's up with your girl? Girl.
What's up with your boy?
What's up with your boy? Okay, I'm back.
He's back.
So yeah, basically it was hard to see. It was sad to witness what happened yesterday. But I hope that what happened yesterday shows the people that at least, most of Americans are like that. That is just a small sector pequeño que están viviendo en otro planeta. They have an alternate reality.
I agree with you. I feel this was an awakening because a lot of the senators were awakened by this.
Yeah.
And some of them, including the senator of Georgia, they actually changed their objection towards Joe Biden.
Yeah, but
They were like, no, exactly. So I felt like this had to happen in order for them to accept, our new president.
Yeah.
Punto y aparte.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I hope that the next 4 years, our next president, Joe Biden, brings out more peace. People learns again to be human, to be kind to one another, to respect other political views, because it's completely fine to have differences. It's completely fine to have discussions and debates, but you need to be respectful towards the other side. You're not gonna get anything with violence and hatred. So hopefully this new year, 2021, please be good. I beg of you.
No, I already saw the memes. They're like, well, it was a nice first 5 days, y'all.
Oh my God.
We hope to see you on 2022.
Shit. Well,
I'm like,
we tried, y'all. We tried.
I always say January is like the trial month.
Yeah.
So we'll see for February.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah.
This was just a stepping stone. So yeah, we'll get through this. Which, by the way, segue, talking about stones, girl. What's our main topic for today?
Well, today we're going to talk about our favorite crystals.
Ooh. So yes, girl. So we're going to be talking about crystals and stones, y'all. So what a way to transform the energy with crystals.
I know. Lo primero que quiero decir, like, crystals for me is a form of remembrance to know, like, where you come from and that you are worthy. And it's like a way to keep a positive energy and, just go with the flow and accepting what's to come. Like, it's not como dicen otra gente por ahí, like gypsies or witches.
Yeah.
No. And I feel like I needed to say that first
for
us then to, like,
disclaimer.
Go with the rest of the topic. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I think now people are more open to these new things, to crystals, to meditation, rituals, and stuff like that, Because back in the day, people were like criticizing Reiki healers or crystals. They were saying, "Oh, that's the devil," or this is for juju, bad juju.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, people with fear, people that don't know shit, they act out of fear. So fuck them bitches.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, beautifully said, crystals, you can use them to your benefit. It's a personal thing. Like whatever you wish to embody in yourself, in your spirit, in your, emotions, whatever you want to focus on your life, crystals are like a reminder.
Yeah.
They help you focus on your intention, and it's that action. I always say dreams are just intentions. If you don't do anything, you have to actually have a
Mm-hmm.
plan for your dreams. And crystals are a reminder, like, okay, I'm here to remind you that I'm here for you for this and that. Now it's your job to be focused and to actually do something about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna be talking about basically
Yeah.
our favorite crystals, why we use them, how we use them. Later, we're gonna be talking about our special crystals that are best for our zodiac sign. So Kimberly is Aries, I am Cancer. So we both chose three favorite crystals and one crystal that fits our zodiac sign the best. So we hope you enjoyed this episode. Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
So Kimberly, who starts? You or me? You.
Well, I guess I'll start
Okay.
since I'm the first zodiac sign.
Oh right.
Just
Okay. I'm
kidding.
sorry. Which, by the way, we're both cardinal signs. So yes, Bobo.
Yes.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, like I'll say one and then you say
Yeah.
one. Yeah, it's fine.
Got
It's
it.
fine. Okay. The first crystal I want to talk about is called lepidolite. Physically, is like a white stone mixed with dark pink or purplish, you could
Uh-huh.
say. So lepidolite is very effective in stress relief, aiding in the release of worries, and aligning one with acceptance of ourselves, of others, and one's life situations. For me, is a stone best used right before you go to sleep. So you could connect with the crystal believed to be calm, like especially with an overactive mind, to help you find peace and allow to access your dream state in a way. That's what I use it mostly. At the beginning, I used to suffer a lot from insomnia. Like I could not sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Maria knows back in the
Yeah.
day, like I would only sleep like an hour and the next day como si nada. I don't know how I did it. But I feel like back in the day, I just needed to know or at least what to expect the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm always like a planner instead of just going with the flow and accepting the day as it comes. So I just literally just built this so much fear, emotions in my body that I kept replaying like different scenarios. And for me, it was so stupid. And thankfully now, I'm not saying just because of the crystal, but now because I've been
Mm-hmm.
meditating, reading more, and everything. So I've been able to ground myself and helping myself handle
Yeah.
situations. So that's how I find this crystal most effective when it comes to my life.
Awesome, girl. Awesome. And I'm also
Yeah.
reading. I have the Crystal Bible book. It's called A Definite Guide to Crystals by Judy Hall. It's a very nice book because it tells you basically the most common crystals and stones, and it describes their properties, why they're used for, their healing purposes and stuff. And I was looking for lepidolite for that stone, and it says that
Yeah.
it clears electromagnetic pollution and should be placed on computers to absorb their emanations. So basically,
Hmm.
that is a good stone to repel negative energy. You know, it's like a reset kind of
Yeah.
stone. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I even have written in my notes how it could help you release fears of the unknown future
Mm-hmm.
and assist in maintaining faith that all is working out for the best. So yes.
Yes, I love it.
Yes.
Okay,
So
my
Marina, what
turn.
your turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so I have a couple of favorite crystals, but we have to choose three. So I chose amethyst. Amethyst is like a purple-ish kind of stone. It's a purple to lavender kind of color. It's a good stone to clears anxiety. It brings peace.
Mhm.
It says it connects you to your higher self. It's connected to your third eye and crown chakra. So basically, it's like
Mhm.
meditate and feel connected to your higher self, or be clear minded. It's a good stone for that. A couple of days ago, I decided to use this crystal and put it on my third eye chakra. And I don't know,
Mhm.
I have to say that worked wonders for me that day, because I put it on my third eye, and then I started meditating and picturing like a purple color
Mhm.
growing in my root chakra all the way through my, all my chakras,
Yeah.
all the way back down. Girl, I had
Yeah.
the best sleep ever. I don't lie. It was so
Aw.
good. And then I put it on my pillow under my pillow, and I slept like a baby. It was so nice. Even Simba, my cat, he didn't wake me up because he always wakes me up early in the morning. He left me
Aw.
alone. I was like, "Yay, I'm at this. Thank you."
Aw.
Yeah.
The amethyst I like because of the purple
Yeah.
color. Like that, I think that was the first stone that I bought for
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah,
Yes.
because amethyst is basically like one of the most common crystals out there. Very pretty.
Yeah.
It's, even by looking at it, it soothes you. It calms you down.
Yeah.
So, like
Mhm.
Kimberly said, every crystal has their own healing properties and uses. This is a very common crystal that if you're starting on your crystal journey, you can just buy it and meditate on it and see how it works for you. Because every crystal
Yep.
is different to each person. Amethyst is a very good stone, a very common stone. So even though some stones are better for different zodiac signs, this one it resonates with every sign. So you can use it as a starting
Mhm.
stone. Yes. Your turn, girl. What's your second favorite crystal?
Second favorite crystal is called Angelite. It's really literally light blue.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how you're gonna know it's an Angelite crystal. So Angelite is a very high vibrational stone that activates and aligns our throat and third eye and crown chakras.
Ooh.
So this stone basically helps you attune oneself to a higher frequency. So for me, I feel like Angelite helps you remember that you're not alone in this
Yeah.
world, and it can help you relieve stress and anger and tension. I usually use this stone now when I have to speak up or write down my feelings, because I feel like when we want to talk to someone, but you realize, like, everyone has their own problems, that you decide to, like, stay
Yeah.
quiet, or you prefer not to say anything
Uh-huh.
at all because you fear that they might judge you. So I feel like this stone helps you, like, literally just be yourself, speak up, or write your feelings
Mm-hmm.
down, like letting yourself know that you're
Yeah.
not alone. And using this stone like as a meditation, tool will help transmit and vocalize the knowledge that you already know and really connect
Yeah.
with yourself.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Also, here in the book that I have, Angelite, the picture that I'm seeing, it kind of looks
Mm-hmm.
like an angel. So that's
Yeah.
why it
Mm-hmm.
resonates with the name Angelite. So it's very like angelic stone that connects you to if you believe in angels and you meditate with archangels and stuff like that, it's a good stone for that as well.
So what's your
Girl,
next one?
my next tone is drum roll. Really, one of my favorites is Green Aventurine. Oh,
I have it right in front of
really?
me, that one.
I
Uh-huh.
have.
Yeah,
I
go
know
ahead.
one of my. I have two. Una es de los chakras y yo compré una por Etsy que es un heart shape.
Oh my God, I have the one of the chakras right
Really?
in front of me. Y el de corazoncito me lo regalaron when I brought my rose quartz in a form of a heart as
Oh,
well. And yeah,
yay! Girl, we're
twinning.
twinning over here. Yes. So yeah,
Yeah.
aventuring, people say it's like a lucky storm. Lucky storm. Mira eso. Oh my god. What the
Yo,
fluff?
what?
Lucky stone. Lucky crystal.
Yo dice, hey, what? Lucky Charms? Ahora. They're magically delicious.
Loca, no me hagas reír. Ay. Okay, breathing. Breathe out. Okay,
For
yeah.
that.
So, Great Aventuring provides strength, confidence, courage, and happiness. It renews one's optimism for life and pushes us to take action to acquire what we want in this world. This tool urges one to get out of their comfort zone and take on new opportunities. So basically, this stone, at
Mm.
least for me, I've been using it to manifest, obviously, luck. I use it to manifest to have a good day at work, to, money wise. It's also a good stone for abundance in terms of money. Many people use it for the
Mm-hmm.
casinos. They like to put like the crystals on their pocket, and supposedly it brings them luck. So that's why people use it in those scenarios. But in my case, I try to put them on my bra because yeah,
Wow.
sexy. Cause I'm a clumsy girl, so if I put them on my pocket, that shit's gonna fall. It's gonna break. So I put them on my bra, and it helps me be optimistic about my day. And yeah, luckily enough, I've been having more good days than bad in work. And since I've
Mm-hmm.
been manifesting abundance and I've been focusing my energy on my new apartment, if it's possible, it's been helping me to, yes,
Yes.
to find information about new apartments listings. Or I've been receiving lots of, hopefully, no, hopefully, no, thankfully, I've been receiving money, unexpected money. Like last Christmas, I received a bonus check at work that wasn't planned. Yeah, snap
Yes.
clap. So it's good because I'll be like, yes, more money, yeah, to save. So for me, it's very.
I got my stimulus
You
check,
did.
y'all.
Yes, snap clap.
Yes.
¿De cuánto? ¿De 1,200?
No, it was
Oh, my
600.
bad.
No, el primero fue the 1200. The second one was 600. But yeah, like every Friday, I would get my email from my bank
Yeah.
statement, and I'm like, that's a little bit of money, more than I expected. And then when I opened it, I see IRS. I was like, oh, well, thank you,
Oh.
thank you.
So I also want to say about aventurine is that, especially green aventurine, is a stone that resonates with the heart chakra. So it's also a good stone to wear as a necklace, especially if it's around your chest or your heart. It opens yourself to love, to good vibes, good energy. If you're trying to manifest love, good luck, and abundance, wing of entering is a good stone for you. So Mariah approves.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to start putting it in my bra
Girl,
now.
mira, hablando claro, mi papá el otro día me dijo, because my dad is also into crystals. Hace
Hmm.
poco, yo no me acuerdo qué fue lo que pasó en el trabajo, que I was feeling so frustrated and I was just being angry towards guests for some reason. And I'm a kind person, so I normally don't lash out to people. So when I do, it's
Hmm.
like, girl, like something's going on
Hmm.
with you. So my dad was like,
Yeah.
usa amethyst y lápiz lazuli. Que lápiz lazuli es también una piedra buena para calming stone. It also helps you to
Hmm.
be more grounded with your thoughts and stuff. So I
Yeah.
started using amethyst y lapis lazuli on my bra. And I have to say, because of that, I've been having more calm days at work. I'm like, okay, so thanks to that, I've been doing that with different stones. Like if I want to be more loving, I use my rose quartz or my green aventurine. Pero siempre trato de usar amethyst y lapis lazuli juntito. So you
Okay.
should try it, girl. Yes.
Yes.
Your turn, girl. What's your final, well,
My
not your
turn, my
final, but
turn.
your third favorite crystal?
My third favorite crystal is going to be
Ooh.
sodalite. It is dark blue with strands of white. So, sodalite is a stone of insight. It is a mental enhancer and a key to unlocking deep and intuition. For me, I call it like the awakening stone because it brings order and calmness to the mind. It encourages like rational thought, balance. Like for me, I used to have a lot of panic attacks, like self esteem or self
Yeah.
acceptance issues. So it helped me like calm down or enhancing my self esteem, self acceptance, and self trust. Like, and it's like accessing your
Uh-huh.
inner wisdom. So I feel like back in the day, I would always doubt myself, complain a lot, be negative. And while meditating and really connecting with yourself, it's like connecting with what you
Mm-hmm.
already know. So it's like a self awareness and you just project it. So I feel like subtle light does enhance your mental capabilities and allows the natural contradictions of your mind
Yeah.
to slowly weaken. So it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
that's
I love
cool.
it.
And also sodalite, it's one of the chakra stones, right? It,
Yes, I believe it's
yeah.
the third eye chakra, if I'm not mistaken.
Also,
Yes.
so here in my book about sodalite, it says that it balances the metabolism, overcomes calcium deficiencies, and cleanses the lymphatic system and organs, boosting the immune system. This stone combats radiation damage and insomnia. It treats the throat, vocal cords, and larynx, and is helpful for hoarseness and digestive disorders. It cools fevers, lowers blood pressure, and stimulates absorption of fluid in the body. So,
Ooh.
yeah, like we were saying in the beginning, crystals have different healing purposes. So, depending if you want to use it in meditation or if you're into Reiki healing, then you can choose which crystals is the best for you or for a loved one that's suffering for any physical illness or just a mental disease, whatever it is that they're going through. Obviously, crystals is not like a, how do you say?
It's not like magic. It's just what you're trying to
Exactly,
manifest into that person, like
exactly.
into
No
the
es que
world.
es una
Yes.
una una ciencia, bam, like you're gonna get healed like that. No, it helps you get better.
Yeah.
Obviamente, if you're sick, you have to get help from a doctor, pero al tú no estar emanando energía positiva, positive vibrations, that helps you become healthier. Because if you
Mm-hmm.
think healthy, you're healthy.
Yeah.
Claps. Ooh, girl.
So, Maria, which is your last favorite
Okay, girl. So
stone?
my third favorite crystal is
Your third.
rose
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
quartz. Rose quartz is also a stone for cancer. So I'm a cancer. So it's good for me to use it from time to time. But basically, rose quartz is the love crystal. People use it to attract love in their life or to remind yourself to be more kind to yourself, to love yourself more, to have a positive self esteem. It says that it assists in awakening the heart to the purest, loving potential, allowing to find love for themselves and others. So, obviously, like the name, the rose quartz is a rose color, but most rose quartz, at least my rose quartz, is like a es un cantito bien pequeñito, pero es casi translúcido, so you can barely see the color, but it's
Mm-hmm.
definitely rose. So you can see the difference between the clear quartz and the rose
Yeah.
one. But many people, like I think you said you have one, heart shaped rose quartz.
Yes.
So
Yes.
rose shaped crystals, obviously, their intention is to focus on love, on self esteem, and be kind to yourself. So if you have a rose shaped rose quartz, it's like bam, the perfect combination. So congrats to
Yeah.
you. Hopefully that one helps you to be more loving to yourself, to other people. I'm trying to use it to attract love in my life. So hopefully it works out for me. We'll see about that. I think in the book I'm reading, it says that to put a rose quartz on next to your bed, like if you have a nightstand, you can put it next to your bed. Hope supposedly that helps you to attract more love into your life. But it also says that the effects are supposedly to be very high. So try to put like an amethyst to calm down those vibrations. So we'll see. I would love
Mm.
to do that, but since I have cats, I cannot do that.
Uh,
No, kicking it.
Come knock it down. Like, ooh,
Ooh,
what is this?
shiny.
Bam.
Goes to the floor. So
Yep.
maybe I'll try to put it under my pillow. Hopefully that works. And I found this store in El Viejo San Juan in Puerto Rico. It's called La Turquesa. And I'm dying to go because they have the most beautiful collections of crystals, jewelry, and whatever you can think of. They have it there. And I just want to go so bad because I would love to buy a like a rose quartz shaped with a heart, hopefully to do what I'm trying to do with the law of attraction shit. And yeah, I want to like I've been trying to know all my favorite crystals and different crystals that help me towards different things in my life, or if I want to manifest money, if I want to manifest love or peace, tranquility, whatever it is, I want to know, which crystals fits the best for me. But also, I want to be there in the
Mm-hmm.
store because they say it's. I've been buying my crystals online, but it's better to go physically because you can touch it and you can see the effect or feel the effect that the crystals do to you. Because sometimes crystals they choose you. You know, you have that
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
intuition. So it's better to have that connection with the crystal. So I'm dying to go to that store, and hopefully we can put the photos on
Mm-hmm.
the on our social media so you guys can see it. And 'cause I'm dying to buy like a necklace with my favorite stone and some
Yes.
rings, y'all. I love that shit.
Cuando vaya para allá,
Nena,
me
¿sabes
tiene que
qué? Si tú
llevar.
quieres, when you decide to go
Yes.
to Puerto Rico, we can go.
Oh, and we could do like a live stream.
Girl, that'd be so cool.
Yes. Me imagino a los dueños de la tienda
Like,
like,
estas dos
what the
locas, ¿qué
hell
le
is
pasa? Que
happening?
están dos locas. Ay, mi madre.
Like, mira, te están promocionando,
Exacto.
papi, a gratis. So,
No te
ven.
quejes, papi. Agradece. We're gonna talk about now the crystal that we chose for our zodiac sign, or best represents our sign. So, what is your crystal for Aries, girl?
Well, the one I
Yeah.
chose, because there's like a few, but the one that I could like relate to the most is citrine. So citrine is like a yellow
Yes.
slash amber color. So it's really nice. It is
Uh
the
huh.
stone like of abundance and manifestation, attracting creativity, prosperity, and success to truly
Yeah.
like awaken your abilities. Citrine like pushes us to imagine all that can be rather than becoming stuck in the past. Whenever I see it, even just the color yellow in general, it just
Yeah.
brings you warmth
Yeah.
and joy. And for me, it's like saying farewell to the bad vibes. Like, I chose this stone for me because I usually would get stuck in my past, actions or situations that I just would shut myself completely. And I didn't want to engage or go out. I prefer to be on my own. But by putting like constant work within
Yeah.
myself and forgiving and loving and allowing myself, to come,
Yeah.
whatever comes into your life, it comes. So I feel like we get scared because we fear that we would, go over the same situations. But I feel like at the end of the day, we already know what we have to learn
Yeah.
from these situations, that we take these lessons with us. And that's how we just grow and evolve. So I feel like citrine also just pushes us to imagine all that can be rather than becoming stuck in
Yeah.
the past and what has been. So that's why it
Girl,
is one of my
citrine is
favorite
also one of my
crystals.
favorite crystals too. I love, love, love citrine. Like you
Woohoo.
said, it has this yellow amber kind of color, and it brings out joy. Just by looking at it, it reminds you of
Mm-hmm.
being joyful, happy, and it's also I think it's like the happy
Yes.
stone. I think they call it the happy stone,
Happy
and I've been
stone.
using it as a necklace. And I also have the raw crystal that I bought from Etsy, and I've
Yeah.
been yes, girl.
Etsy. Oh my god.
I love Etsy, but yo,
Okay.
I gotta be careful because I can I can go bankrupt in Etsy.
I feel like most of my
Me
stones,
too.
they are from Etsy.
Even my first kit, I actually bought my
Ay,
first
ay, ay.
crystal kit on Etsy, and I haven't stopped since, girl.
When I
Yeah.
first encountered with crystals, the first I bought like the all of the stone chakras. I bought them at a store in the Outlet Mall here in Florida City. I forgot the name of it.
Okay.
I know it's something with World. It's like a mini store, but it has like literally everything around the world. And then they have like these small like shelves with a bunch of crystals. It's super cute. So I found like the stone chakras. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So
Yeah.
I always wanted like the whole set. So I remember that was the first like crystals that I bought. And I put them
Mhm.
like right above my bed, all of them. And then later on, my mom, she actually gave me a
Uh,
moonstone that she used to back in the day. Like she would put it in the moonlight, and once the next
okay.
day she would actually meditate. I was like, oh, that's cool. So she gave me that. So those are like my first crystals, and yeah, like, I feel like the rest, literally has been
Yeah, I
all
mean
Etsy.
Etsy. It's that's amazing. Sorry, if you wanna, buy your first crystal set, you can just go to Etsy. It's funny you mentioned Moonstone
Yes.
because Moonstone is the stone I chose for my zodiac sign Cancer. Yay! So I actually don't
Oh,
have a Moonstone. I
yay.
would love to buy one because yeah, yo, we're Moonchilds and we need a moonstone in our house. Basically,
Hmm.
moonstone, translucent color that reminds you of the moon.
Hmm.
Basically, so that's why it's called moonstone.
Literally, yeah.
Oh
You feel like
yeah.
you're holding a
And
piece of the
lately,
moon.
I've been feeling so connected to the moon.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know if it happens to you, but every night that I go to work, I always look up at the sky and I see the bright moon. Like, hey, Mother Moon, how you doing, girl? I salute her. I like Mother Moon. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you for your blessings. And all the way towards work, when I leave, when I park at my parking lot and I work, I say to the moon, "Thank you for guiding me, and thank you for protecting me all the way to the for the camino." I don't know, and it feels like you're part of the moon, like you're like this, like she's your homie. So, moonstone is a very receptive stone that is known to draw in love. Wearing or carrying moonstone can help bring more love into your life and will aid in understanding your emotions. It is especially receptive to the feelings of those using it. Like I've been saying, Cancer, we are a zodiac sign that we are very caring, we are very loving, we are homey, and we love to be taken care of, and we also love to take care of others. So, Cancer, even though we have also our negative traits, our positive traits are more towards love. So that's why rose quartz and moonstone are two of the best stones for Cancer, especially moonstone because Cancer is ruled by the moon.
Hmm.
Moon rules our emotions, so it all makes sense. So moonstone is a good stone to understand your emotions. I have this app that is like a moon calendar, and I've been reading it every day, and it tells you which sign is the moon every day. And
Yeah.
in a way, it you can understand why you feel like this, or why am I lazy today, or why am I hyper today. Like there are a couple times in a week that you can feel so many different ways. You can feel happy, then you can feel sad, you can feel frustrated, and it's okay. It's part of the moon phase. It's part of
Hmm.
its oral cycle. So that still helps you understand yourself better and to be kind to yourself. Yes.
Yes.
So yeah. And like I
Aw.
said, I want to buy this stone so bad. I can't wait to get it.
Yes, so beautiful.
Yes.
Girl, you were talking about how you would thank the moon whenever you would see it and everything.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of a poem that I wrote back in the day. It was published by Miami-Dade College. We had
Uh-huh.
Estuaries magazine, that's what they call it.
Yeah.
And they actually published 14 of my poems, and one of them was about the moon. So
Ooh.
I just looked at it online and I found it. So I'm gonna read it out loud, girl.
Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And this poem, you know who was the biggest fan of this poem? Your
No.
sister.
Oh. Okay. Can't
So
wait. Can't wait. Go
yes.
ahead.
So the poem is titled Moonlight. So here it goes. The moon that lights the night sometimes looks white and sometimes yellow. It comes in different shapes, such a dazzling sight. Makes you feel all mellow. Moon that I see as a figurative father, even though he's not beside me, but farther up in the atmosphere. He always listens to my prayer, and I feel him close to me anywhere. Looking at the moon up in the dark sky, it shines through me. I feel secure and inspired. So bright and wonderful to see. I am lucky to experience the beauty in nature that I've always admired. Moonlight that always hypnotizes me foresees the good in me.
Oh, girl, that's beautiful.
Yes. I
Kimmy,
was
go ahead. Go ahead first. You go first, girl.
I I don't know. Like it remind when you started talking like that, I was like, yo, I feel like I kind of write about it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I did. So I looked it up, and now that I like this, just to let you all know, this literally is happening right now and then. It wasn't planned.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know
I,
about the poem, by the way. I didn't know about that. I didn't know about the poem.
yeah. So I don't know. Like I feel nostalgic in a way because
Oh,
I feel like I always was truly connected with everything back in the day. So it's crazy how I disconnected myself through everything, and now that I'm reconnecting myself, I'm like, yo, I knew all of this. You're just,
yeah.
regaining back to your old ways, and it was good. So yeah.
Oh, see, that's the beauty of this whole thing, this whole podcast. We, even ourselves, we acknowledge, oh my God, like I knew about this, but I didn't think about it before.
Yes.
So it's beautiful that you
Mm-hmm.
say that. Oh, I'm so,
Yeah.
oh, yay. And also it reminds us about the beauty and the simplicity of the moon. How
Yeah.
many times, tell me how many days, years we've been seeing the moon up in the sky and we don't acknowledge it really. We just, oh, that's the moon, and we just keep on doing our thing. But in reality, both the moon and the sun, it gives us so
Yeah.
many things. It gives us life, basically. And especially the moon, you can feel like you're supported. You feel that you're not alone. Like there's someone
Mm-hmm.
out there watching over you, you know?
I always, since I was a kid, I'm always the one looking at the sky, no
Me
matter
too.
what time of the
Me
day or
too.
anything.
Yeah.
I'm always looking at the sky, and it always makes me feel that we're all in one. It's a weird thing to say, but
Yeah.
like we're all seeing the same moon,
It
and
is.
it's
Yeah.
crazy. So that's why I feel like once you look up in the sky, it doesn't make you feel like you said, like you're not alone. We're all in this together. So yeah.
Girl, you just reminded me of a song. Let me look it up for you. Dame un segundo.
Ooh.
Hay una canción, Jason Mraz.
Yes.
He has el último CD que sacó, se llama Look for the Good. It's such a
Oh, you
beautiful.
sending me that song. Look for the good in
Oh my God,
everything.
I love that
Yes.
song. But hay una canción que se llama My Kind. Y esa canción es, él te dice, if you're into positive things, if you're into peace, if you're into love, you're my kind. You're my kind of people. Like I want you to
Aw.
be positive like I am. Pero él también dice en la canción, like, hay gente que le gusta estar hype all day, they like to be in the parties, pero hay gente que le gusta estar chill, He acknowledges that we're all different and it's okay to be
Mm-hmm.
different. Y una parte que él dice, we share the same room. Your moon is my moon. We all wane and wax, which is the faces of the moon. We all want to
Mm-hmm.
take a nap in the afternoon. Obviamente, hay más cosas más bonitas que dice en la letra. Pero yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it reminds you, like, even though
Yeah.
voy a estar en la China, voy a estar en cualquier país, pero
Mm-hmm.
the same moon, like, it's right there for all of us
Yeah.
to share and to embrace. So,
Mm-hmm.
positive vibes, girl. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yes.
I love a thumb clap for Jason Mraz.
Yes.
I'm very happy the way this episode turned out because
I know.
we're not experts on crystals. So I was a little bit nervous because I didn't want it to be like all preachy, but it felt natural because we basically talked
Mm-hmm.
from the heart. So I hope you guys liked it. And if you're interested in crystals or meditating in any way, please don't be afraid. Just look up information. Use Google for that shit. Google is your best friend. So,
Yes.
or if you want to send us a message that we've been saying, please don't be afraid. And send us an
Yeah.
email.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, we want to
Yep.
hear from you. We would love to help you out the best way we can. So if you have any questions or any topic suggestions, please feel free to send us an email at 1014sesh@gmail.com. Or, or send us a DM on Instagram on at 1014sesh podcast, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're here
No.
for you. So thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts for listening. We hope you enjoyed this amazing episode.
I just wanted to generally say that I'm super grateful for this podcast and how this episode turned out. Like you said, it came out naturally from the heart.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad we were able to record this and bring things from the past and everything. So it was very nice, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope it inspires you. And like Maria said, like you could always write to us. That's what we're here for. So yes,
Yay.
I hope you enjoyed this episode.
Yes.
And remember,
Stay positive
and be kind to yourself.
Bye.
Bye.